falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
MP shot is off.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
The shot by Fournier, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And the basket by MP.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Lopez passes to Fultz, who poked away. There's the double team with Porter. Here's Jaayythekidd. He's guarded by Porter. Down low. Here's Fultz. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got 7.
And, you know, even when you D him up, Fultz still powers through that defense, especially when he's this close to the rim.
From deep, MP. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Magic out in front. They're up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA when he's...
Come on, fans. It's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat.
Checked in for Lopez. The Warriors also with us up. MP's checked in. And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson are the wings. Green at the 4 and Wiseman at the 5. And it's MP in at the point. Anthony got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. Timeout called, the Warriors.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Cole Anthony.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight. But we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. From deep, MP. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Against Fultz.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Launches a 3. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Isaac, the pass to Fultz. They double him with MP. Carter with it. Now Wiggins defending. Isaac outside. Here's Carter. Soft touch off the glass. Carter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
On the wing, MP. Up top, Wiggins. He's off on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Fultz with it. It's stolen by MP. He stops. He pops. Can't get it to drop.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
That one's good for 2. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Stolen by MP. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11. Now Fultz. So the Magic win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.
checking through the dash on them. They was sleeping on the kid, then I passed all them. I was waiting in the water, now I splash on them.
Normally, and then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're gonna see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene, and it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look at the Warriors, arriving earlier on, looking sharp and determined. This Golden State team ready to get after it. What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. Hello and thanks for joining us. Anoche la NBA. The NBA is DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively, but we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Curry is out there with MP, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Dedmon in at center. Well, Greg, here we have the season winding down, and at this point, MP has to be the Rookie of the Year for most voters.
His body of work as a rookie is too impressive to ignore. If the vote was held today, I think he'd run away with the award.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Butler, back to Lowry. Oladipo against MP. Lowry passes to Tucker. Butler on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oladipo. Wiseman with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to MP. Curry on the wing. Puts up a 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Lowry dishes to Butler. That shot is off. Wiggins with some nice D. Outside Curry. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Wiseman. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Chalk up 2 there.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
MP kicks to Bielitsa. Back to MP. Poole with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Good on the 3-point shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Vincent. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Hero finds Butler. Over Bielitsa. Butler, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. MP against Butler. And here is MP. 10 points for him. Drills it from outside.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Heat trail by 13. Outside Butler. One second left. MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he says.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then I got...
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Vincent, Gordon out there with Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. The first one falls, and competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Magic was sensational. He contributed 31 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He played outstanding. He didn't force anything and allowed him to take over on offense. Kevin, we'll see what he has in store tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Shot clock at 5. The three from Poole. He can't get that one. And Miami the other way now. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
Good D. Better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
And a deep three from MP. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. 40. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight. Different look here for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Draymond Green comes in for Thompson. Wiggins is checked in for Poole. And Stephen Curry subbed in for MP. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract the Heat. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, 77%. That's a good number, isn't it? Once he gets cooking, his team's going to start finding a bit more confidence around him.
Outside Lowry. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 6. MP outside. Pass to Wiggins. He kicks it to MP. Back to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. A wide open look here for Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Heat have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the second overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
Oladipo hits them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. To the paint. And finished off by Wiseman.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Curry against Lowry. Good saving. Guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shots good by Butler.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
MP against Oladipo. MP deciding where to go with it. Warriors the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. For the lead, the Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Passes to Wiggins. MP outside. The three-pointer no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Tucker. And the Heat lead by 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Gordon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Earl comes in for Oladipo. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Vincent the pass to Hero. Butler attacking. Good defense by MP. The Warriors leading. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. A nice shot by MP.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Porter against Gordon. Can't cash in from close range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And getting out on the run, MP doing a great job of finishing on the break.
The Heat trail by 6. Gordon inside. He's covered by Thompson. It's good on the putback.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. MP kicks to Poole. Back to MP. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors ahead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Butler. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Gordon. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Now, Hero. Tight defense on him. Down low. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Dedmon.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Right side, Butler. Inside, Vincent. Second chance shot. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. Dedmon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now here's Payton. Defense right on him. Dedmon with the block. And he's able to get it back. They get the rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Heat with some changes. Oladipo outside. Lowry against MP. Here's Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And you love to see MP go off like this. He never hesitates to deliver in the big moments.
And it's Butler missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And MP throws it down. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
That one stings there, hurts so much more to turn the ball over especially with how tight the game is.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Wiggins against Butler. MP kicks to Thompson. Pocket 6. Now here's MP. Now recovering. MP no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The pass to Thompson. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Wiseman. MP outside. There's 49 seconds left in the game. They get it back. From deep. He's off on that one.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
It counts.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poole's checked in for Thompson. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thank you, David.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Timeout called the Heat. They're behind by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Here's Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Matthews for the 3. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
double check and do the dash on them. They was sleeping on the kid, then I passed all them. I was waiting in the water, now I splash on them. Like, can't
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. If we can improve our shooting percentages, we stand a better chance of winning games. Set it up and get started.
Screen coming! And what?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. And the foul. Hey, help!
Screen coming!
Hey, who got here? Nice bucket, Andrew. Hey, right here. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
So good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary." And I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also, since I'm from Chicago,
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Soaring high above the beautiful cityscape and with tip.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, BA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Green at the 4 and Wiseman at the 5. MP is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Herter. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Young. And the Warriors with possession. Last time they met in San Francisco.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Wiseman came in and brought some. He had to learn on the fly at times, but he's putting in the work.
Herter can't hit. MP finds Curry. Now Wiggins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Chris, you know, with Wiseman, he has been a sponge with the vets.
The young big men have a lot to learn. I mean, it's tough to stay out of foul trouble. Wiseman, he's going to put it all together soon.
Now here's Herter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
MP outside. Pass to Curry. Kicks it out to MP. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. Shoots from the baseline. Misses off the left iron. Here's Golden State. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Here's Collins. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Herter. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Oh, Green with a block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
Just 4 to shoot. Young from long range gets the 3 ball to go. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. MP against Young. Outside Curry. Young against MP. Now here's Green, tightly guarded. Wiggins, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Pass to Young. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The reverse. And he'll draw the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Harris is checked in for Hunter. And Wright subbed in for Herter. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Pass to Okongwu. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Wright. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Launches it. Rebounded by Bielitsa. Golden State has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. MP against Johnson. MP shot is off. The Hawks trailing. Inside. Can't cash it in from close range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer off the mark. Porter against Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Six to shoot. Here's Jang. Here's Wright. And no good trying to use the glass. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta love the confidence MP has. His coaches and teammates want him to take those fast shots.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Golden State. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Joe Harris. Free throw good, MP.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back to the game after this break. One with a whole new group out there. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful, so it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And that one's good. Green.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
Here's Young. 27 points his last game. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with 34 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Young finds Collins. Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Over MP. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Young's got 7.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
MP against Capella. Curry passes to MP. From deep. Golden State with a rebound. Wiseman sinks that one from the post. Give him 8 points now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Young.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
MP outside. Again, MP missing. Now Young from 9 feet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
And both free throws good for Young.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Wiggins and Green, the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Wiseman in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Herter. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, MP with a block.
Gotta commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
Back to Wiggins. Down low. And MP throws it down.
Oh, look at MP flying up for the alley-oop. There's no stopping that.
Young against Curry. Takes a 13-footer. Young can't hit.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak to... defender to a strong one. He's